sorry.
Tommy just spun my crank up.
Hi, beautiful people. I'm hanging out today with Brian from Kies Motorsports. I came to visit him in my yellow banana to check out his fleet. He's been kind enough to let me drive 2 of his 17 cars. We're gonna drive.
I don't have 17. I only have 8.
Yeah. Hey, I thought your wife knows about
9. There we go. Whoops.
But anyway, so we're gonna be driving this fully built
Loose cannon.
So can you tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, so we are chasing 1,000 horsepower in my 2016 Ferrari Red F80 M3. It has all of the mods you'd expect. It has a fully built motor that Corrados did for us. It has a Dorch lift kit. It has a strict cam. It has EU5 F10 M5 injectors. It's tuned with boot mode. So it has a Precision Raceworks low pressure fuel pump. It has port injection that we haven't turned on yet. It has Mishimoto cooling and also some CSF cooling. It has a Musselman thermostat, Musselman turbos. It has a drive shaft shop, carbon fiber drive shaft. To stop the car, it has an AP Racing big brake kit. It has an MST inlet and Eventuri intake. Basically what we wanted to do, we wanted to have 2 tunes. We wanted to have a tune that had the port injection off, which we haven't turned it on yet. On 93, we did like 650 to the wheels. And then on E76, I think it was, we did 850 to the wheels. The engine build took 11 months.
Okay.
And then it took us, we didn't work on it every day. It took us like a week to get it in because we would start it after we were done everything we had to do through the day. So we'd start at like 5 o'clock and then work till like midnight or so.
One sort of odd thing that I noticed inside are these seats.
Yes.
So what's the deal with the seats? Because remember, you used to have the G82 seats. Now you've got Toyota Camry seats in there. What are
Yes, those are Corolla seats.
Okay.
Those are from a Supra. So I had the G82 carbon fiber seats in there, and I had someone reach out to me and say, hey, I'd like to buy those. And normally I just say no. But I said yes this time, and I didn't have seats in the car. And I was like, I really don't want to go back to the OEM seat. So I had these laying around. These are actually for our 328 build. So I was like, you know what? Let's just throw some Supra seats in there and see how we like them. Wildly different from the seats I'm used to that just like hug you, which is Tommy's gonna drive later. But we had some other seats that are being made. I don't know if I told you that, not yet. But they're gonna take about 9 months to get in.
Okay.
So while we wait, we have Supra seats, which are actually super easy to install into the F80, which is pretty cool.
So would you say they're super easy to install?
They're super easy and they're super comfortable.
Yes. I have to say, getting in these seats, they're not that bad. Maybe because my body's filling in, because I'm expanding. But no, the seats are not that bad. Okay, and so no burbles, right? Do you still have the M mode? Do they still work?
Yeah, hit M2 twice, and that'll put you in MDM mode.
I definitely want traction on. I'm not dealing with no traction. Suspension, we're gonna put in comfort. Steering in comfort. Whoa! Oh yeah, comfortable. All right. So the car is fully warmed up. The steering wheel is great. All right. So traction control is on, and we're spinning tires. What is it? 800 and change horsepower. Driving it, it feels normal. Tell me about the exhaust.
So the exhaust is we have catted Evolution Raceworks downpipes on it. I have my stock secondary cats, which I have twice the amount of cats that your average F80 guy has.
Yeah.
And then we have AWE's switch path exhaust on it.
So it's fully carb compliant. So you can take this car to California and have it be legal, right?
They may not like
The sound.
A little bit jumpy, but you can hear the.
Oh my God!
I love how the turbo sound. It's like.
You can hear the turbos. You can, even though the traction control is fully on, I'm not even. Obviously, I'm afraid to even put my foot down. Or should I now?
It's. You just feel it
moly.
like.
Wow, that's insane.
Yeah.
And you can, when you're going, you can actually put the power down decently. The tires are probably a little warmer now because we've been spinning them. but I feel like you can put the power down nicely. And then remind me, what is the suspension? You got the...
So we have Bilstein B16s on it for now.
Gotcha.
We have something we're going to be upgrading to.
They definitely feel harder
Yes.
than OEM. Actually, I had to look down. The car is in comfort, but it feels, I feel like even harder than Advanced or Sport Plus.
Yeah. No, they're
regular
definitely
suspension.
They're definitely very rough.
Oh my God! On the top end, when you go above 4,000 RPM, that thing just flies.
Go out to the end.
Oh, sorry. I just downshifted to
Tommy just
to
spun my
first.
crank up. Just kidding. I'd be careful in here.
They know me
25
here.
and there's a
I'm
police
sorry.
station right there.
They know me here. I come here once a year. Oh man! Wow, it's funny. It spin, then it hooks. Spins, and it hooks. Crazy! Wow. And what are the tires? How wide are they? 305s in the back?
These are 305s.
Yeah.
They're the Michelin Pilot Sport 4S.
You definitely need some 305s in the back. No, this is
I
great.
have 315s with the on the Apex wheels.
Oh, you do?
With the track setup, yeah.
Wow. No,
So they
seriously,
should be
Brian,
a lot
this is awesome. It feels like a solid build. Like I said, you could drive it daily, but then you'd be constantly pressed to do these things, and then you can easily get in trouble. But everything happens above, I think, like 4,000 RPM, right? All the fun stuff.
Yeah, 3,000 is
yeah.
when the turbo kicks in.
Second gear. Okay.
You can put it in MDM if you want. Just let go if you feel it start to slip.
I don't know. Not my car. All right, fine, we'll do it.
Just hit M2
yeah,
twice.
All
You definitely feel more power though. But you can also feel
yeah, I can
feel the
definitely-
back end just walk.
Yes.
Where
Wow.
it gets a little.
Even in third gear, it spins.
Oh, you can
Wow.
you can spin through fifth in this thing.
That is insane. That is
Yeah.
so cool.
Yeah,
But seriously, I mean, puts a
it's
huge smile on
definitely-
your face.
Oh yeah, but it's gonna. I will say like, so I have built axles and all for it, and I have some other thing. We actually have like a ton of other stuff that we haven't had a chance to do on this car, which is like,
Yeah.
you think it's like pretty much done, and it's like, no, we still have a ton of stuff. But I'm actually kind of glad the tires aren't hooking, because it would rip the axle apart in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
So we do have fully built axles and all that are going to be going on it. So
You know, I love switching this transmission. It's so cool. This is
It's
coming
super
from
quick.
a guy who only drives manuals.
and you can make it quicker and more aggressive. This is just like the stock settings, because you can put like XHP flash tool on this thing.
Oh yes.
And you can make it shift faster. I don't want it to shift any faster.
Yeah, no, I think
because
it's fast enough. Yeah.
even now, sometimes it shifts too fast, and like I can feel, like I'll spin out once it like not do a 360, but
Yeah.
you'll feel a lot more wheel spin once it slams that second or that
Gotcha.
third gear. But a lot of that was because of the Dodson clutch, because the thing just bites. So yeah, so what do you think about a fully built F80? Do you think it's fun, or like?
Well, you've been.
I don't want to say too much of my expectation, because I have some like
Yeah.
thoughts on that we're gonna save for another video. But like,
Yeah. I mean, I'll tell you my thing. So, it's absolutely fun to gun it in a straight line. I think it's super cool. Anyone who's chasing horsepower, and these engines are super reliable when you do the crank hop and
Right.
and a couple of other stuff. So I wouldn't be, you know, if I were building a motor, this would be the motor that I would build. I would build it with the dual clutch. I think it's absolutely fun driving it. My only concern is, I guess maybe because I'm older now.
Death?
Power is not everything. Although now you've got the handling too.
Right.
And then how much is too much power?
right.
The only thing is, now that we're catching up, the electric cars are so much faster than any gasoline powered car, especially from zero. So this is, I feel like, now catching up to some of the electric cars, and it's gonna prolong the gasoline engine life a little longer. I think. I guess these cars will be relevant a little longer because soon enough. I mean, I hate to say it, everyone's gonna start switching to electric cars with all the power that they can put down. And
one thing I'm like super curious about, and I've never driven a rear-wheel drive electric car that had a lot of power.
Yeah.
Like, do they make one? I guess they're all the really fast ones, like the Plaid, they're all all-wheel drive, right? I was gonna say, like, if they are coming out with rear-wheel drive ones, like, how are they hooking? You know, with all that power, but I guess
they're super heavy too. The battery packs
that's
are heavy.
very true because this, like,
this is light. This is what, 3,600 pounds,
something like that. I mean, I have like a pack of microfiber towels in the back. You know, so like there's a
so that gave me the added grip.
There's no weight. Yes, without that, we would have totally been in the woods.
Yeah. All right, so we're nearing Brian's house. You know what? If he lets me drive the G80, we're gonna split it to another video. This has been so long, I don't wanna, you know, impose on you, good-looking people. But we're gonna drive the next one in the next video. But I want to thank Brian for allowing me to drive this.
Sure thing.
Super fun car, and I think money well spent. For, no, it is. Money.
That's not what my wife said.
Money and time. I really like it, and it's F80 cockpit is just fantastic.
I feel like it's very timeless. Like there are some cars that it's like, this is gonna get outdated really quick, but this, it's like, it's so basic, but it's like, I don't know if elegant's the right word, but it's very classic. Like a lot of Porsche stuff is like, it doesn't look any different than some of the years before, but it's very timeless, and I feel like it's got enough technology in it to where it's not going to be like super outdated super quick.
So remember what we just said, and when you watch the next video with the G82, you can compare the notes to see how timeless that interior is. We'll never know, because maybe that's timeless too. All right, thank you very much for watching, and thank you, Brian, for having me do this and trusting me with this car.
No problem. Thanks for not killing me.
See you in the next video.
See ya.
Bye.